Are you looking for a simple way on how to buy a foreclosed home without credit? In this video, I'll show you the steps that'll lead you to finding one of those foreclosed homes and what you need to do in order to get it. We're going to show you some really easy ways of getting your hands on an affordable house with none to little credit history. It's not too hard, but before we start, few things may be holding people back from buying these foreclosed properties. These include fears about scams or worries about entering into contracts without understanding them. But don't worry, you're in good hands. If you're new, consider subscribing as we post content daily to help you escape the rat race. And giving us a like is greatly appreciated, but no pressure. Back to the video. What is a foreclosed home? Foreclosed homes are houses that the owners have lost ownership of because they were unable to pay the mortgage. Foreclosure is a legal process in which banks or other lending institutions take possession of an asset, such as a house, from someone who cannot afford to make payments on it, and sell it for how much money is owed. The foreclosed property will then be sold again at auction. It's not unheard of for buyers to get foreclosed properties at bargain prices. How low depends on how many bids there are and how quickly you can close the deal. Many people want these deals, but few know what they're getting into when buying one. How to buy foreclosed homes. Find a foreclosure that meets your criteria by reviewing bank websites or talking with agents who specialize in this niche market. Make sure you jump on the opportunity before someone else does. Foreclosures can be a good deal for a buyer, but they may need repairs or are in bad condition. As with any type of property, you should know how much you can afford before purchasing. In the meantime, consider applying for an FHA loan if you have poor credit. If you don't have any money to finance the purchase, you may be able to use a hard cash loan to purchase the home. There are also third-party websites, such as FORECLOSURE.com, that give this information, but this costs some money. Also, you can physically go to your local county office and request a list of pre-foreclosures and foreclosures. Yes, you really can. Here are some things you should look for in the foreclosure property. How much does it cost? How soon can I move in? How big of a mortgage am I willing to take on? Once you have found the home that you want, you must contact the distressed owner. Often, the owner has no idea that their property is in trouble. They're likely in pre-foreclosure. In these cases, it is in your best interest to contact them to negotiate a deal. It is important to remember that a foreclosed property isn't a bargain unless the seller has a history of defaulting on payments. How to find the right foreclosed property for you. Finding the right foreclosed property for you can be a difficult task. There are so many different properties to choose from. How do you know which one is best? The answer is simple. Examine your needs first. Do you need something close to work? A house with plenty of bedrooms and bathrooms? What about how much land it has or how old it is? Once you have an idea of what kind of home will suit your needs best, then start looking at foreclosed homes in that price range. If there are no listings on Zillow or Realtor.com that meet your specifications, try searching through foreclosure listings on Craigslist, Foreclosure.com, or your county land office. You might find some hidden gems. How much does it cost to purchase a foreclosure with no credit? Foreclosed homes are a great way to get your foot in the door of the real estate market. However, not everyone is able to purchase these properties due to credit issues. If you don't have high enough income or good enough credit history, how much does it cost to purchase a foreclosure with no credit? Well, that depends on how much money you've saved up and how desperate you are for a house. To get a foreclosed home with no credit will require cash. If you don't have a lot of cash saved up, consider speaking to a hard money lender to see if they'll finance the purchase. Now, if that's a dead end, there is always finding a private investor. The most important thing is that foreclosures can be more affordable than other options on the market, especially if they're sold at auction or online listings. Buying a foreclosed home can be difficult and scary, but when you do it right, the payoff is well worth all of the time and effort in the end. The process isn't always easy, but if you take your time and follow these steps closely, we promise that soon enough you'll find yourself living in your very own piece of paradise. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, leave us a comment, and as always, please subscribe.